welcome back to my little film and TV channel. And yeah, a bit of sunshine today. It's a bit showery, but the sun's decided to just come out, so it looks a bit brighter than normal. It's affecting the lighting in this little room. Yes, we're going to have a look at a Netflix series today. We've got to look at one that covers a true events, yeah, something that happened in real life, which sort of waters it down a little. Sorry about the pun. We're going to look at high water today. Please, if you are new to the channel, please push that subscribe button, push the bell notification. It'd be great to have you on board. Spread the word. I do these film drama reviews, TV series, information vlogs. So if you can come on board, that'd be great. I'd love to know your comments on this or anything to do with film and TV. And if you got a moment, guys, just give us a thumbs up, please. It's really nice to get thumbs ups. Yes, this is a Polish historical drama. I think it's by Netflix themselves. I don't think they bought it, and I think they're actually involved in the making of this as well. And it's 6 times 45-minute episodes, and it's a TV series created by Jan Holoubek and based on Kasper Brajon's work. So you've got the options of watching it in the original Polish language with subtitles, or you can, like I do, because obviously I can't always be concentrating on the screen 100%. Certainly with a series like this, you might have on in the background, sort of listening to it. So subtitles are not very good. So I watched the dub version, which acting-wise isn't great. In all fairness, I'm not too sure how good the characters are in the Polish version. I've not gone back and listened to that, but yeah, it doesn't. Not the greatest dubbing on this one. It was released on Netflix on the 5th of October 2022. And what's it about? Well, we're going back to 1997. So what's that now? 25 years as I'm recording this. And scientists and local government officials in Wrocławia, Wroclawia, face life and death decisions as a destructive flood threatens the city. And when the flood wave approaches the capital of Lower Silesia, a decision is made to save the city from the destructive elements. The surrounding villages and fields should be sacrificed. So obviously the people in the surrounding villages and fields are not very happy about it, which is as you'd expect. It's reasonably liked, yeah. Rotten Tomatoes audience, 79% positivity. I've no breakdown of that. That's just a figure on Rotten Tomatoes. Internet Movie Database, the other one we look at, 7.2 out of 10. So again, very, very good. It's early days. But overall, it's a 90% positivity. So the public tend to like it. I honestly say I'm probably at odds with the public on this one, just a little bit. There were elements of this I enjoyed, but not totally. There's no critics reviews. There's nothing from the critics in the papers, etc., etc. So it's just my little thoughts on it. I'm only going to give this a score of 5 out of 10. I will try and explain why very briefly. As I said, there are some good scores on this, but overall, I found this just a little bit monotonous. I don't think the dubbing helped. I don't think that helped at all in watching it back. But I don't think even if I'd watched it the original, the characters just seem to lack a little bit of depth. That's for sure. It's got the feel and build up of a really big disaster, and obviously it's not made up, it's real. So we know the world's not going to suddenly come to an end at any stage whatsoever. So you sort of have to rein in your expectations of what this disaster movie does. I mean, here in the UK, we've had some horrible floods over the last few years, and obviously not just back to 1997. But obviously the flood itself is terrible. Of course it's terrible for all the lives affected. It's based on real events, but it's just not very effective the way this has been done. It's told through fictional characters. It's not told through to save on getting any lawsuits against them or anything like this. It's all fictional characters. And despite the terrible effects in real life, because this is a dramatisation, it just doesn't come over that well. It just doesn't really affect you. The characters look a little bit comedic at times. I mean, all right, we're going by 1997 Poland. I'm not too sure, but it looks all 70s to me. I mean, it might be the time, but the actual style of the film just a little bit, and the characters just didn't seem right. As I say, the original subtitle version may have been better, but I'm not too sure. I mean, this would have worked perfectly as a docudrama, yeah, where you've actually got a mix of actual footage would have been good with dramatizations and obviously real characters. But as I said, they sort of copped out of that and just had fictional characters, and it just didn't quite work with the fictional characters. You can't invest in any. You just can't invest in any of them. There's none of them I particularly cared about whether they got stuck in the flood. There's a couple of characters you think may have lost their lives, but you are struggling to care really that much about them because of these just fictionalized characters. It's not real life, and okay, there's a reason for it. Of course, there is. Say they didn't get the permission to use real names and etc. because of various law things, but it just doesn't work. It just doesn't work as a dramatization because it's not that fantastic at the end of the day, and it's got characters in it that we've not really had any real backstory to, so we don't really care that much about whatever happens to them. And all in all, again, please pardon the pun, it's just a bit of a damp squib for me. Very disappointed. But as I said, I'm in the minority. A lot of people like it. I wouldn't say it was a disaster. That's why I'd give it 5 out of 10. I would give it a score. It just didn't quite work, and 6 episodes was far too long. It could have probably been done in 3 or 4. This as well. Let me know what you think, guys. Anyway, it's all opinions, but didn't really work for me. This, as I say, I think it's a classic subject matter for a docudrama. This rather than a totally fictionalized drama, which, as I say, just takes away the edge. It just takes away the jeopardy for me with it being fictionalized in the way it was. Anyway, let me know what you think, guys. It'd be great to hear from you. Until we meet again, please stay safe, everyone. Bye for now.